Thank you, Builder, Commissioner Wei, Mian, for your efforts in bringing the water project to fruition. Thank you, everyone, for your support and generous donations. And thank you to Director Chi for finding the reservoir. This was truly a united effort, and now I hereby officially declare the city-state of Sandrock no longer has a water shortage. I also declare, from this day forward, we can all take a nice dip in Martel's Oasis on a hot day. And since we're all here, Professor Law says there have been some developments in our research. For those of you who are interested in discussing... Oh, you came! Well, let's get today's meeting started.
Greetings, humans. I am also uncertain.
I asked Larry to come today. It's all because of Professor Law's findings. So, Professor Law, why don't you start us off with an explanation?
Thank you, Mayor Trudy. First, I will address the issue of the soil. Nia, Zeke, and I have done hundreds of experiments on local samples since we've been here. As it turns out, the soil quality varied widely depending on the area. Much more than our models were predicting. For example, these are the sample results from near Gecko Station. You can see that for whatever reason, we're postulating maybe the proximity to the oasis. The sand in the area is much softer, and under ideal conditions, the nutrition level is adequate for growth. Now, on the surface, the sand in the outback seems to have similar qualities. But upon closer inspection, the sand there has too much saline in it, creating an incredibly low moisture level in the soil, making it unsuitable for water retention. Much of the Eufaula used to be part of the ocean floor before weapons used during the Day of Calamity raised it. That's our report.
Soil quality is everything. Should have figured this out earlier.
The differences in the soil were incredibly subtle, Mr. Zeke. We only found this out after hundreds of experiments.
Ruling human, why am I present?
About that. After we made the discovery, I asked Zeke about the source of the algae. The way I figure it, we then went with Logan to the sunken ship ruins to recheck all the algae growth there, to see if there were any that can reduce the salinity and increase water retention. Still, the ship must have been going somewhere. Maybe a laboratory or something.
That's right. I reckon I'd been someplace like that. Some kind of old world lab. Once I was chasing a bunch of geeglers with my paw when we stumbled onto this high-tech ruins. We weren't in there long. Me and my pa both got fierce headaches, so we had to turn away. I reckon Larry might know a thing or two about it.
Yes, I know that place well. We have many nests. The location you mentioned is our headquarters. Yes, it's a place we call the Giegler Main Office. Legend says the first employee took the holy book from there. Zena's grandfather used to be the keeper of that place. I'm not sure. We never had such an issue.
You sure you don't got some old world gadget in there that's emitting brain rays?
Now that you mention it, there is a machine that's producing a constant ping sound in our HQ. Algae incubators.
I have an algae sample right here.
Oh, you mean the meal machines? These are delicious.
That's it.
Oh, fantastic, Larry. But if there's such a machine, how do we disable it?
No problem. I'll go talk with him.
You know, ruling human, if you don't mind, I can just go disable it. If they're
Thanks, Larry. But you sure doing this won't get you fired?
even though I know it's a joke.
Sorry.
Will you be able to do that for us, Larry?
Worry not, ruling human. I've come to like this town.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
Mayor, I'll go. If the Civil Corps still looking for any Duvos leftovers, we just can't risk sending the sheriff on every unplanned errand.
You're sounding a lot like your pa right now.
The professor's been overworking too much lately. I'll go instead.
Fine by me. What do you say, Trudes?
Sounds like a plan then. But what about the rocks blocking the way?
I don't understand. Can't we just climb the rock walls?
Don't know about you, but
Whoa!
I reckon we'll need that drilling robot to break it down. Normal pick hammer ain't gonna cut it. Once the builder has the robot, let's meet up at the rock slide.
You got it. Then it's decided. Thank you everyone for coming today. I hope we get some results soon.
The builder, just the person I was looking for. I've been experimenting with different ways of bringing theater, so I thought I'd organize a sort of model-free cities activity. So, my idea is that everyone will play the role as mayor and have a little election. Oh, stop it. You're making me embarrassed. I'd like to thank my ma and my pa. Right. For now, I need to do a few home visits to the parents, see if they want to take part in. Hey, here's an idea. How about you join me? Let's head to Logan and Andy's first.
Andy, I gotta run. Bounty to take care of.
You got it. Ain't no problem. My homework is history.
Oh, sorry. Is this a bad time? Oh,
Jane, nah, ain't a problem.
well, thank you. Actually,
Well, that sounds like a heck of an idea.
thank you so much. Andy,
That's crazy. I was just thinking the other day, dang, if I were mayor, I'd turn this whole town into a theme park.
Sounds like you better write it down and tell everyone all about it, Andy. Oh, I've been meaning to ask you. We owe any fees lately?
Would you look at the time?
Hold on. You ain't going nowhere.
we, never asked for any fees.
I can explain.
You little. Jane, I reckon it's best you two head off now.
Oh, would you look at the time? I've always found Logan a tad intimidating, but I didn't expect him to be so caring. Yeah, you can tell he really cares about Andy's future. All right, let's head to Pebble's house next. You drink local? Imported is so much better.
I can't tell the difference.
Come on, you have to pay attention to these things. First, you're buying local formula.
It worked for me and Rocky, didn't it?
Oh, Danby! You're here too.
Can our Pebbles join in? I know he's small and all, but he's a real thinker, that one.
I want to be mayor too.
Of course, when we were doing the story of Peach.
Peach.
That's great, Teach.
I love your whole singing and dancing thing, don't get me wrong. But, in my day, we had, books and stuff. The builder is right. What I do is cover the same content as the textbooks.
I think I understand. Well, I want to see it in practice. I'm sure it'll click.
Of course, I wouldn't have it any other way. Whew. Thanks for coming with me. It got a little awkward back there. Seems like everything went well, though. So I'd better get back and start preparing. It's going to be quite a job.
Hmm? Hmm? Ha Howdy. So long, partner.
Hey there.
Honey, you know, I don't think our love has changed after marriage. I'm so delighted that you've come to see me. Honey, when's... Goodbye.
Catch you later.
Thank you. Ooh.
This meeting sounded like fun, even though I'm not that interested in the botanical sciences. Anyway, so you need the mobile suit? Unfortunately, it's not in an operational state at the moment. Not to worry though. I know Sleepyhead gave me a diagram of a drill before, but where did I put it?
Hello. Uh-huh.
Hey there. Thank you. See ya.
It's beautiful in its own way, isn't it?
I always knew there was something special about it.
So, what's the plan?
We simply extract a small sample from the core of the tree.
Oh, right!
Good to know. I mean, it's not every day you need to find the age of a tree.
Nope. You can also get a pretty good estimate just from the circumference, if you compare it to the trunk of the same species. But, given that this one might have survived from the Age of Darkness, it probably didn't have a chance to grow the way it should have.
Yes, there's no mistaking it.
Hey, you made it! This tree is the other main thing we wanted to check out while we were in Sandrock.
To locals, I believe it's known as the Mountain Widow,
This jagged-looking tree stands lonesome atop Mount Rock Sand, looking down mournfully.
Ooh, it's the Mountain Widow.
Bartle?
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have gone there.
Felis euphratica, a species now found all throughout the Eufaula.
So she really is a widow?
Indeed. This species produces trees with male or female flowers. When pollinated, the female trees produce seeds, the last of its species from the old world.
What? So, you mean the Mountain Widow survived the Age of Darkness?
I believe so. By some miracle, the two poplars survived the calamity, as well as 300 years of darkness, subsisting atop this mountain, reaching up at the dullest of sunlight. When Peach parted the skies, they were revitalized. And shortly after, this mother tree dispersed her seeds into these windy heights, hence Sandrock.
Wow, I've never heard anything like that before.
That's because I've just discovered it.
Congratulations, Dr. Lua!
Well, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. I still need to get back to the lab and compare their genetic material.
Nice! What a privilege to witness such a discovery in real time.
My only regret is, this tree was doing well until just 50 years ago.
Wow. It's been just here on the horizon and nobody knew.
Unlikely they had any clue as to its significance.
Yep, might very well have been the last known Old World tree in the whole of the Eufaula.
It has lived for a long time, and now is holding on by a thread.
Which will soon be continued by the rise of Sandrock.
One can hope.
Do you think if we can make Sandrock green again, she could make a comeback?
Not a chance, I'm afraid. Even under the most optimal circumstances.
Sorry if this is a dumb question, but can't we just water it? Fertilizer?
The soil up here is 100 years away from being able to support a tree of this size.
I see. I guess this is hello and goodbye then.
The Mountain Widow wasn't waiting for anyone. It was just carrying on without her husband.
Doesn't seem right calling it the Mountain Widow knowing that.
It doesn't. How about Mama Tree?
I like that better.
I'll abstain from this and continue referring to it as what it is.
Think we need something catchier.
Regardless of your decision, I believe I have what I need.
Well, wait a sec, Professor. I remember from your nutrition class.
Yes. Perhaps impossible was a bit of an overstatement. I suppose if we were to divert all our efforts toward this tree, there may yet be a time to discover what this old world tree eats. From there, the stable nutrient supply, meticulous care, consistent monitoring of its condition.
Nice! So what's the first step?
However, our time here is limited, Nia. We came to...
Don't you want to save this tree, Professor?
I do. And we will try. If they're saving our future is more important than preserving our past.
You're right.
Shall we?
Yeah. Let's go.
It's over now, Mama Tree. We're gonna take it from here. Your family is gonna make it, I promise. You can rest easy.
Thank you.
beware of sunstroke.